To really experience San Antonio, you must explore the heart of the city, our treasured downtown that is home to our storied history, rich culture, and exciting future. In 1968, the World's Fair gave the international community a glimpse into our city and its downtown. You could say that Hemisphere 68 put San Antonio on the map and on a path to become the most visited city in Texas. Hemisphere has a special place in my heart. It's here that my husband of 50 years and I had our first date. It's a memory I hold dear and will never forget. Hemisphere 68 is an important milestone in our city's journey. It represents a time when San Antonio came together to jumpstart economic development in downtown. This fast-tracked our city's growth and paved the way for construction of the Convention Center and Tower of the Americas, as well as expansion of the famed Riverwalk. It brought 6.3 million visitors to San Antonio and helped launch our robust tourism and hospitality industry with the construction of the Hilton Palacio del Rio, La Mansión del Rio, and the Travel Lodge on the river. And while these events may have sparked an evolution and remarkable growth in San Antonio, they were just the beginning. From the Alamo to the Alamo Dome, the River Center to Southtown, San Antonio's urban core continues to drive our economic growth and prosperity, bolsters our ability to attract top-tier companies, and creates job and investment opportunities that strengthen our great city.
Early 2020, pre-COVID, I would say San Antonio was on the cusp of having another fantastic year. So we were starting off, just guns a-blazing and ready to go. March hits, we start to hear about all this stuff happening in other countries with the pandemic, and then lo and behold, it hits in San Antonio. The impact that COVID has had on downtown has been devastating. Literally hundreds of businesses, if not thousands, have closed, some of them permanently. Thousands of folks are out of work. This week, in fact, I saw a graphic on national news that 36% of the businesses in San Antonio have closed, and probably a healthy percentage of those will not reopen. The facts are very clear that a thriving city has a thriving downtown. And so that means that the heart of a city is the downtown area. Unfortunately, our heart right now is broken.
52 years since Hemisphere, our city is again at a crossroads, a pivotal point in our path. The effects of the global pandemic have touched us all in different ways, and our city's businesses, especially those located downtown, have not been spared.
Well, I think like everyone around the world, our restaurant industry, our retail industry has been, very affected. I think that the powerful thing that we've seen happen at Pearl is the way that we've been able to come together as a community of small businesses to ongoingly solve the challenges that keep coming up as a response to COVID.
It's so thrilling to represent the bountiful Broadway Cultural Corridor with its many offerings from the city, the San Antonio Museum of Art, to the beautiful San Antonio Botanical Gardens, the Museum, the Children's Museum. Of course, we're in Brackenridge Park at the Whitty Museum here. We've been here since 1926. And then the McNay Museum of Art. We are very fortunate to be such close collegial partners in presenting San Antonians and visitors from around the world pre-pandemic to come to visit all the different kinds of cultural offerings along the corridor. The Whitty Museum, as well as our colleagues on the corridor, closed Friday, March 13th, Friday the 13th, and it was a terrible time. But each of us, each institution immediately went into action and created a reopening task force. The Whitty's reopening task force was very robust. It was our entire team. And we looked internationally, nationally for best practices. And it turns out the Whitty, as well as our colleagues, were among the first in the nation to open.
On April 3rd, we shut down operations. Since then, we have reopened. In June, we commenced operations. We have been working with a limited capacity performance hall here in the HEB Performance Hall and throughout our campus. We are one of the only buildings in the world that allows us to actually hide every other row in our HEB Performance Hall. So we have 6 feet between each row built in. And so we're the only ones that can do that. And so when this came upon us and we were met with this challenge, we reacted by configuring the building in a way that allows our patrons to be safe.
Our tech corridor here in downtown San Antonio was every bit as vibrant as the Bay Area was during the first internet boom. We've got companies, as I said, literally in every building. Geekdom, who's the co-working space that started in San Antonio back in 2011, has been working with Community Labs, the testing program that's running in San Antonio for COVID. We actually started in Geekdom with a pilot before they rolled out more broadly to test everyone so they could come into the Geekdom space and know that they're working in a COVID-free environment. Now I think they're fully active, signing up almost as many new members every month as they were before COVID.
The defining question as we enter the new year is, how will we, as a community, respond to the challenges 2020 brought? How do we recover from setbacks and build a better tomorrow? As we've always done, San Antonians will dream big and our vision will shine through. This is our moment to chart a new path towards growth and prosperity, together as one city.
San Antonio, we are here for you and because of you. We invite you back onto our property to engage with us, to engage with each other, and know that every single operator here, restaurant and retailer, we are all committed to our Pearl Pledge of adhering to the safest practices possible. And so we feel confident inviting you back into our community to be our partners in sustaining small business in San Antonio, which is what makes us such a special city.
These are difficult times, these are challenging times, but this is also a time where we should come together as a community and support small business. And that's what Southtown is. It's a very interesting, eclectic, honest collection of entrepreneurs and artists and architects and engineers and galleries. So San Antonio, come back to Southtown, support small business, and support where First Friday began, right? First Friday, Second Saturday, all those wonderful things that our beautiful Southtown is known for. It's a special place.
For those of you that have not visited the convention center, I hope that you take an opportunity to come and see just how beautiful this facility is. We recently enhanced our art collection. It now consists of close to 50 pieces. The artwork showcases San Antonio's rich history and culture through modern art, innovative designs, and extraordinary pieces that date back to the 1968 World's Fair.
In the heart of Houston Street, we have the Majestic Theater, which is a National Historic Landmark. These venues shine as bright as the performers on their stages. And San Antonio should experience these theaters because they're an important part of our past and the future of live entertainment downtown.
Come down the Riverwalk, come see the lights. The restaurants are open. You can sit on the patios, you can go on a barge if you like to, and you can visit some of the local museums that we have. So there's a lot of activities. You can come jogging in the morning, you can come exercise. We're here.
On behalf of the Broadway Cultural Corridor, these are safe and exciting experiences. Come back. We will protect you and we will also entertain you. This is a great time to be at the Whitty Museum and the zoo and outside along the river. All of our cultural organizations have access to great outside and inside experiences. And please be confident that you will come in a place of safety.
I think that this is the time for you to support your downtown. Whether it's staying at one of the hotels for a staycation or just coming downtown for the day or the evening, it is so important. So do it now. Support the community. Support your own city by coming to downtown San Antonio.
Your downtown is waiting for you. Acrocanthosaurus is waiting for you.
Your downtown is waiting for you. We are one city, San Antonio.
Hey San Antonio, not only is your downtown waiting for you, the Tobin Center is waiting for you. We are one city, San Antonio.
Your downtown is waiting for you. We are one city, San Antonio.
Your city is waiting for you. Come to downtown.
Downtown San Antonio is home to countless memories, from Hemisphere 68 to the sights and sounds of fiesta and celebrations for 5 Spurs championships. As we enter the new year, downtown businesses and our city services are committed to provide you and your family a safe environment. In 2021, as we reinvigorate our unique tourism and hospitality industry, the Chamber will focus on the strengths of our splendid downtown, as well as the innovation, inspiration, open dialogue, and collaboration that are the spirit of our business community. We can't do it without each and every one of you. San Antonio, we are one city, and together we can overcome any challenge to emerge stronger, better, more united, like we've always done. So we invite you to return to the heart of our city and explore all that downtown has to offer.